Hi guys, in today's video I will show you how to play Lethality Kaisa. It's a brand new technology created by Korean player, and I know how meme-ish it sounds, but it's actually a pretty good build. It's focused on snowballing and pretty much one-shotting enemies with just a 1Q. If you all find this video helpful or fun, please leave a like and subscribe, and now let's get started. To explain why Lethality Kaisa makes sense, I'll show you some simple example. Some matches must be ended quickly. For example, enemies having scaling picks like Kasadin or Kale, they will pretty much be unwinnable past 25 minutes no matter how much you're fed. In the end, you're just a squishy AD carry who will get one-tapped by Kasadin R. But those champions are known to be weak to assassins, especially in early game. That is where Kaisa with this build transfer into one. Or let's say enemies have 4 squishes and 1 tank. This perfect opportunity to have some fun with one-shotting Q stealth machine that will grant you tons of gold. In this build we go only for Icatian and Evolve, no supercharge or Void Seeker. The build will weird you out in a second, but if I explain it to you, you'll find that it makes a lot of sense. We start game with duskblade. Next we go for a lot of components, Serrated Dirk, pickaxe and 3 longswords. Those items will grant you enough attack damage for evolution of Icatian Rain. Then you transfer pickaxe and dirk into collectors, the snowballing item. The trap is to fully use this item, it should be built as first item, not as second. It gives good stat and it's relatively cheap. Also, people in early game don't buy armor yet on bot lane, so you should be able to have lots of damage, and the execute passive is best in early when you don't have that much damage. Also, it grants you 25 gold for execution. It will for sure help you a little. Then we turn 2 longswords into the Essence River. For mana sustain, it will be the only mana source we have, as we don't take any mana related runes. In meantime, we should get Berserkers or any other boots you will need. I personally like Berserkers for some attack speed, it will be easier to stack the passive for massive combo damage. Next is our mythic. It will be either Duskblade, Prowler Crow or Eclipse. I found out that all of them are pretty good, but I personally love Duskblade the most as it will confuse your enemies while dueling 1 vs 2 or 2 vs 2 and stuff like that. But maybe you want some Omnivamp with shield, go for Eclipse then. The next items really depends on the game. Most likely it will be Cheryl Dagrach or Serpent's Fang. The first one gives you ton of ability haste, huge armor penetration, and a pretty good passive to chase enemies, while second might be a good if enemy team has shield bow or barrier, or shield champions like Lulu, Karma, Janna. Usually the game should end before you complete your full build, but if somehow you got giga fed or the game is a little bit longer than it should, then here's a list of viable items that you can build. AI is pretty cool to synergize with autos that you deal, since you got 40% crit from Essence River and Collectors. Guardian Angel or Dead Dance are also amazing option for a little bit of defense. For the runes there is just a 1-page I would recommend. Hell of Blades, Taste of Blood, Eyeball Collection and Ravenous Hearten or Ultimate Hunter, depends what you prefer. But in most games you wanna Ravenous for some sustain. And for second secondaries, I recommend taking Triumph plus something else that you will need. Most of chases will be Alacrity, but Cup of the Greats or Bloodline will be also very great. The gameplay is relatively easy. You almost play like normal Kaisa, you have to focus to put isolated Q missiles on enemy champion and burst them down with Hell of Blades plus Void Seeker combo. Use your ultimate to reposition or shield yourself. Remember that you're not a 1 vs 9 kite machine, your goal is to play like assassin. Go for picks, eliminate enemy AD carry or fed mage with your Q, you shouldn't have too much problem with that. That's it for today's video. I hope you learned something new and cool today. I recommend visiting my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Santorio for Kaisa gameplay, as well as my other socials, link in description. Please leave a like and subscription with bell to be updated with my content, and see ya in next Kaisa video.